Hi, I'm Sarah McCormack with the American Society for Nutrition. I am the Director of Publishing for this journal portfolio, which includes a total of 4 journals, 3 primary research journals, and 1 reviews journal. My poster for the SSP 2022 annual meeting is titled Statistical Review Board Shared Across Journal Portfolio. The background for this project is that in the late 2010s, our editors-in-chief noticed that statistical methods were evolving rapidly. Besides that, information about a statistician's expertise was often out of date or missing entirely from our peer-reviewed databases. And when editors did invite a statistician to review, the invitation was often declined or the review submitted late. In response, the editors decided to establish a paid statistical review board, which could be shared across all 4 journals. In order to implement this, the editorial team sent invitations to over 600 people to apply to join this paid statistical review board. Those 600 people were identified partially from editor recommendations, but also from self-identified expertise as given in the peer-reviewed database. Criteria were established for when to use a statistician, and that's given in table 1 of my poster. A statistician is required for accepted clinical trials, for articles where the subject matter reviewers state that they are unable to evaluate the statistics, and when especially novel statistical methods are used. The statistician is recommended for a meta-analysis. In addition, the editorial team published an article setting standards for statistical analysis across the portfolio. The results of this were that 18 of 93 applicants for the board were appointed. You can see information about them in figure 1. It's anonymized, but it does include how many reviews they completed in a 1-year period and their average turnaround time. Management of the Statistical Review Board has been a challenge for editors and staff. We are working across 4 different databases, so it is complex to get a complete picture of a statistician's workload. Nevertheless, 86% of our statisticians responding to a survey indicated that their workload was acceptable, thankfully. Author satisfaction since implementation of this Statistical Review Board has remained at 90% or higher. We have had a small handful of authors complain that or state that they would prefer a more collegial tone from the statisticians. And we have had editors express concern about the length of time that papers spend in peer review with a statistician added to the process. However, the overwhelming consensus from the editorial board is that this was an excellent idea. You can see a collection of feedback in text box 1 in my poster, including that this is one of the best ideas the editors have ever implemented, or that all statistical review boards add substantially to the peer review process, and some have even included previously unidentified fatal flaws. All experiences with the Statistical Review Board so far have been very good. Oscar, not his real name, has a long turnaround time, but provides a great review. Or a recent review from Charlie was amazing. He even explained to the authors how to perform the analysis that he was suggesting. One of the most convincing comments for me was that it's extremely useful to have this Statistical Review Board. I feel much more confident that I am making the right decision with their review. In conclusion, the Statistical Review Board has successfully provided our 4 journals with a reliable pool of highly qualified statisticians. Management is a challenge for both editors and staff, but it is believed that this Statistical Review Board strengthens the quality of peer review provided by ASN's journals, supporting the NIH's Rigor and Reproducibility Initiative, as well as ASN's own Trust in Nutrition Science initiative. My email is given on my poster. I'd be happy to answer questions in Chicago at SSP 2022 or by email. Thank you.